Hey guys, we are back in the basement today, and we are looking at my Genie PMX model PMX500IC/B. This is one that you guys haven't, well, you guys haven't seen this one for a while, but you haven't seen this one very much either. I've actually had this for over a year, and I've only shown it like 2 times probably. I think last time I showed this was probably like 6 months ago when I took the case off of it, but we are back with this thing today. The first thing before I get into the video, you might notice that I have a little bit better camera quality, and that's because I actually finally got a new phone. So yeah, what I like about this one is I actually have the wide angle, which was nice because, you know, in a small space like the basement here, it's kind of nice being able to get just a little bit of a wider angle. And here's the 8365, and this is where it's gonna sit until I decide to put it on something. But anyways, yeah. And then the other thing is that the lighting on this is actually good. As you can see, it doesn't get super dark when I point it at something with the lights on, which is awesome. Anyway, so yeah, this is my ProMax model PMX500IC/B from 2009, and that's actually the reason my tombstones do not work with this. This is too new of a ProMax for that. This one I believe was on 315 megahertz. Sorry if my finger's getting in the way. The wide angle camera is on like the very corner of this thing, so I'll try to not do that as much. But I believe this is a 315 opener or something, different frequency. So I've actually got kind of a special remote to run this with today that I don't think I've shown you guys yet. And it is this. Let me get in here. This is a Genie keychain remote, model GIT390-4. This is a 4-button keychain remote. These are fairly rare, and this one actually has the LED in the Genie logo there, which is actually pretty cool. And as you can see, if I take this, which this is an older IntelliCode remote, and it does have a working battery and the light's pretty dim, but you can see that it doesn't recognize that. So this is apparently too new of a ProMax for that, which is kind of odd. And then I do have this Genie button hooked up. This is what would have come with it. And this is actually my second one of these buttons. The other one I have has a bunch of paint on it, and I don't like that. So I now have this one. There you can see the light. So we're going to run this for you. Hear how it sounds. So here we go. It's a pretty quiet machine. It's not terribly loud. This one, when I got it, it had a blown capacitor, and before I replaced the capacitor, it was much quieter than it is right now. I don't know if I didn't tighten something down or what, but it is still a fairly quiet machine. We'll run this down using the 4-button remote. Okay, and this one, I did put a light bulb in it here. This, ow, hit my head on the track. This screw here, well actually, where'd it go? I don't know where I put it, but the original screw for the light lens, there was only one of them, is really stripped, so I had to steal one off of the Phantom, which this Phantom here, well, the Phantom and the ProMax, I can't really do, the reason that, well, I haven't really shown them very much, and the Linear for that matter, if you guys even remember that I have that, I can't really do anything with those because I don't have rails for them. So one of these days I will be getting a sprocket and a chain and all that for these so I can put them on the mini door. Alright, we'll run this one more time here. Use the remote again. Back down. Alright, and I am using this keypad, which is the original one to my old Genie screwdriver that used to be installed in my garage. There you go, see the lights on it. Cover's broken, it's been that way ever since I had it. Model ACSD1G. And then I'm using, of course, these style sensors, which are what it would have come with. And then that remote. There. Doesn't want to focus on that, I guess. And that button. And this one does, of course, have the D shaft on the top of it. You can see it's got that flat part. That's how it engages to the sprocket. And this one it never had a rail on it when I got it, but it was a T-rail chain drive. I can just tell because of this, the shinier spot where the rail was on. So, we'll run this here and I'll get you a view of this up top. Pushing on this doesn't really keep it from vibrating at all. Down. And we will get you a view of the limit system on the back here. As best as I can get, because let's see, there's a little screw in there that you'll see when I hit the button. Hold on. It's hard to show this. You can kind of see how that's moving. There you go, you see it now. That's how the limit system on this thing works. There's just little cams that go around a big wheel or a big gear, and then it hits a micro switch and shuts it off. There's the one for that side. That's the up limit. And that's the down. So yeah, and then on the back of this thing, here's the model date sticker. 2009, so this is actually a relatively new ProMax. We've got our wiring terminals, we've got push button, common sensors, and then we've got 3 closed up holes that say 4, 5, 6. Those I'm assuming were for the older ProMaxes that would have had a 4-wire button and then 2 terminals for sensors. We have our limit set button. Pushing that will override the micro switches in here to set the limits on the door where you want it, and pushing that will also gives you control of the opener from, pushing this will just run the opener as well. I'll demonstrate that to you in a sec. Then you've got your open force, close force, the learn LED, and your learn button. Last run of this, actually let me feel how warm this is. Alright, it feels alright, so we'll use this and we'll run this one more time and then that'll be it. And back down, again with the limit set button. And there you go, that is my ProMax. So, yeah, you guys haven't seen this one a whole lot on this channel, but there you go. First time I've really done anything with this for probably 6-7 months. This thing has had cobwebs on it when I pulled it out. So alright, so that's about it for now. Next up, probably in maybe a week or so, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this off the mini door, and it is going to be going on the small door, and then the lovely LiftMaster 3500 is going to be going on the mini door by popular request. Anyway, that's going to be about it for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.